Hey folks, welcome. This is WQ0 in the home studio here at the QTH, and I'm here to tell you about what I got at Hamvention. Now, I know Hamvention was like so last month, and everybody's done their show and tell, but it's my turn, and I have been busy doing live streams and product reviews, and finally I got around to doing what I should be doing here, and that's showing you guys what I got. So, yeah, when you go to Hamvention, bring lots of cash and you can get this kind of stuff. Because, yeah, I dropped a lot of coin. It's okay, though. I enjoyed it. And you only get to go to Hamvention once. And so it's all right. I loved going there and getting to see one of the biggest hamfest in the world. And, I think besides Tokyo, which is on my to do list. So without further ado, though, let's go and transfer over to the table because what I have for you is the low mesh pocket ranger. So, yeah, Brian's getting into Meshtastic and Meshcore. It's about time, right? I feel like a dinosaur, and I needed to get caught up in technology with what guys have been doing and how they've been enjoying Meshtastic and Meshcore when they're at big events like Hamvention. And so I wanted to get on that bandwagon and learn about it. I knew what I wanted. This low mesh pocket ranger has been on my list for a little bit because I knew it was one of the latest, greatest items and very cool rig. But I wanted to get it at Hamventions. One of the big goals I wanted when I went there is I wanted to go straight to that booth and get this. Well, what happened? I uh, I got to that booth and they were sold out like right from the get go. Opening day on a Friday morning, they were sold out. And what it was this thing is just so popular right now that they didn't have any for the show, and so what we ended up doing is I went on their website there at the booth and I ordered the Pocket Ranger right there, and it was kind of a pre-order deal. And what they did for me since I pre-ordered it was they gave me this cool, let me transition back over here. They gave me this really cool holster. And the holster was free because of I guess, the Hamvention booth deal. I could have got a, I could have got it was like a holder for a belt loop, kind of semi-permanent belt loop holder that holds the Pocket Ranger. But I just felt like this was more practical for me. So yeah, I got that, and I was very excited about it, and it was pretty cool. I really enjoy getting into the Meshtastic. Now in the Kansas City area, it's a little bit different. In my area, there's only like a few nodes. Like there's two nodes that's next to me. One is literally within RF range of me, and the other one they say is like 3 stops away or something like that. I can't remember, but anyways, not a lot of action going on at home. But this is practical for when I want to go to Hamvention and all the cool kids have the fun stuff there, and so I want to keep in touch with the YouTube community who's using Meshtastic and Meshcore. Now, this runs on Meshtastic or Meshcore, so what I'll probably end up doing is getting another one of these and making one Meshtastic and one Meshcore for when I go to a big event like Hamvention or Huntsville Hamfest, which I'm going to. I hope to see you guys there. But yeah, $60, it's fun. It's worth it. All right, so what else did Brian get? That is an excellent question. Uh, I'll tell you what I got. I got this bad boy right here, the Heil mic. This is the PR 781, and up in my shack upstairs, I've got this. I've got already the parametric. I'll show it to you here. I got the parametric receive audio system up there already, and I've got the speaker that goes with it, the HPS 5. Wonderful speaker. It's great for ham radio. And I've got the Pro 7. And the Pro 7 headset is great. When I want to get on, it's late at night and my kids are sleeping and my wife's in bed. I don't want to make a whole lot of chatter. And you know, when you're running CW, man, those CW tones, they just reverberate through through the house. So yeah, it's good to have a headset. Excellent, excellent headset. But these guys, I've already purchased a while ago. So what I ended up getting is the PR 781, and they didn't have the gold and black in stock, but that's okay. I'm not a very fancy guy. I don't need to be blinged out. All black is fine. I also got this boom up here, a very, very nice quality boom. I've had no problems with it so far, and don't anticipate having issues with it. I got the foot switch with it. I left it upstairs. You know, I just didn't think it was worth bringing it down at the time. It's a foot switch. We all know what those look like. Yeah, so I got the Heil system here. Spent a lot of money at their booth, and by golly, they gave me this free shirt. Wasn't that nice of them? I didn't even have to pay for it. This is actually one of my favorite shirts now. So I thought I'd wear it for you for this video. Okay, so got done with the Heil. Now, what do you think else? What else did I get here? Let's see. The next thing I got was during 4 days in May, there was a vendor night, and it's all QRP, right? It was just packed in there full of people. And when I got in there, Modern Morse was there, and so I picked up the Modern Morse nameless key. And the owner was there, and it wasn't at a special convention price. I paid what everybody else would pay for it. I paid $275, and it's a great key. What can I say? Look how tiny this thing is. I mean, that's my mic or my mouse for my computer. Very tiny, very practical for QRP. Now I've already done a review on this, and if you want to check out that review, all you got to do is check out the video that I had on it. Just look it up, and I'll link it down in the description. And you know, while you're there, while you're tinkering around on the description, go ahead and hit the like and hit the subscribe if you've never subscribed to my channel before. I'm a fairly new channel, and I could use all the help I can get. So after that shameless plug, I'll move on here. I'm going to take this away. The last thing I got, it's the Pierre de Resistance of Morse code. I wanted a special Morse code key that's going to be kind of like something that is going to be passed down to my family for generation to generation. It's kind of one of the best keys you can have. And it is, lo and behold, let me transition over to the table here, but it is the Begali Pearl. How about that? Isn't that gorgeous? I love this thing. You can get the Pearl still. It is still available on the website here. And I think this is the nickel or palladium. I can't remember which one that is, but I think it's palladium. But yeah, gorgeous key. I got it at Hamvention to avoid the VAT taxes, and yeah, it wasn't cheap. It was still $375, but so worth it. And hey, check this out, guys. I 3D printed a dust cover for it, which is very convenient, and it just seats right down on it, prevents dust from getting in it. Pretty cool. Someday, one of my kids are going to become a ham radio operator. I just keep pushing for it. And when they do that, they're going to get this key. I'm hoping that happens because it's kind of like a family heirloom thing. You know, you just don't want to give it up if you passed on. You know, you want to give it to a family member. So I'm really hoping that one of my kids or my wife becomes a ham radio operator. I'm pushing for it. We'll see what happens. So, all right, but that is what I got at Hamvention, and yeah, saved up for a while. Nobody gave me any breaks really, except for the holster for the Pocket Ranger. I guess that's what happens when you buy quality products is you get to pay the quality price, and there's not much of a cut because the demand is so high. And that's just the way it is. That's all right. So, hey, this is my haul from Hamvention. Hope you guys had fun if you were there. I hope you get to go there next year if you weren't. But I'll go ahead and sign out. Thanks so much for being here. 7-3, and get outside and play radio.